It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Today we're going to talk about e-commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, I was recently online. I'm looking at Keypoint Intelligence website. Keypoint Intelligence, owned by Atar, a private equity group out of California. They're coming into the marketplace for the print sector with an e-commerce platform called Uverse. I'm reading some of the testimonials from some of the clients. And when I was reading these testimonials, in my mind, this described perfectly all the problems with e-commerce in the document imaging channel. Those folks that sell supply and service print equipment. Trying to get into e-commerce platforms, these testimonials describe perfectly the dysfunction. So I thought I would share these. At first, I wasn't going to say they were on the Keypoint Intelligence website, but at the end of the day, Keypoint Intelligence are big people, right? They're owned by private equity. They're out there in the marketplace. And this is real stuff. In these testimonials, I don't believe people understand how important they are to explaining some of the problems we're having. And so without any further ado, let's jump on the Sharp Interactive board and pull them up. Let me get my board working here. I'm going to go through what the clients are saying about this, and then we're going to talk about this a little bit. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I couldn't have wrote better stuff to describe the dysfunctions in e-commerce platforms. Let's go to the very first one. Having a real-time, always updated product catalog that you, Keypoint Intelligent, via BLIQ update is going to make it really easy for me and my team. Me and my team. First thing I want to point out. Is it about the end users or is it about you and your team? Are you looking for an e-commerce platform that's good for you and your team or that's good for your end users? Because, ladies and gentlemen, what data are they talking about that's updated via BLIQ? I remember the BLI catalog book. I used to call it the Bible of print. 30 years ago when I was a rep and I wanted to find out who was the original OEM of the linear product I was selling, it was in BLI. If I needed to know the first copy out speed, it was in the BLI book. I could just go look. Quite honestly, I don't believe a whole lot of salespeople even look at that information anymore, let alone the end users. And the reason I'm saying that about the end users, because if there was a way that end users were getting a benefit by updated intelligence via the BLIQ, they would have said that in their testimonial. But they didn't. They said it was good for me and my team. Does this even have anything to do with e-commerce? I'm kind of hoping not. Let's go to the next one. In our client's words, I like that my sales rep / team can still be involved in the sales of e-commerce process. Okay, here's one. This is the thing that I think is wrong with the whole entire industry. We believe that salespeople have to be involved in our e-commerce platform. We believe that customers want to be handed a pen at a digital closing. We believe that the end users want to fill out a form and have little Johnny or Sally call them up on the phone. We believe that interrupting people in a digital sales process with a human intervention is something good. It's not. It's terrible. E-commerce is about allowing people to click buy now, not filling out forms. E-commerce is about maybe 1 or 2 clicks. This is what I want. This is what I need. Boom. We don't need to interject. We're not the smartest people in the world. These customers have done some of their own research. If this catalog was so fantastic, they'd be using it. And this particular client up here would have talked about how their client was able to navigate through all this information to make the right decision. But they didn't. They said it was about them. Down here, it's about them. We can interrupt our customers with salespeople. It's really what they're saying. Let's go to the next one. In our client's word, this is what the dealers have been wanting, but no one has been able to deliver. Well, folks, here's the reality. If you're looking for someone to deliver things based on the way you want it, not based on the way your end users need it, that's a real problem. And quite honestly, when I look at the way we've treated e-commerce inside the document imaging channel, we're still wanting things to be our way. We want to make sure we can deliver e-commerce the way we think it should be delivered. We want to interrupt customers. We want to inject salespeople. Folks, that's not e-commerce. That's interruption. That's interruption. We need to look for platforms that are built for the end user experience. Not for you and your team. Not for your salespeople. Not the way you want it. Could you imagine, instead of this customer saying, I like that my sales reps can get involved with the e-commerce process, if they said this, we sold tens of thousands of dollars worth of product without any interference from salespeople. This is fantastic. We were able to sell compute products and desktops and laptops and accessories and earphones. Our customers were able to go there and just buy this stuff without anybody getting involved, and the money was just flowing into our bank account. It was fantastic as we move our sales reps upstream into selling broader and deeper services. Our e-commerce platform has allowed our end users to go out there and just fill up shopping carts with all kinds of technology stuff. And we're getting money and profit from that. It's fantastic. It's not what it says. It says we like the fact that our sales reps can be injected into our e-commerce platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you one more slide here, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. You see, I have a car right here. Can you imagine when the car was invented? There was probably a lot of insecure drivers that were driving horse and buggies, and they were confused. They were so insecure they decided to do the hybrid method and have the horse pull the car. They wanted to use the past to deliver the future to the present. And unfortunately, when I think about e-commerce and the document imaging channel, that's what I think our dealers are trying to do. They're trying to use the past processes and the past products to try to influence the way we deliver the future of e-commerce to our customers. Get rid of the damn horse. Get rid of it. Use the proper vehicles for the proper times. You can deliver the future to your customers right now in the present, but you're not going to do it on horseback. Something to think about, my friends, because we all know this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.